What if the real problem isn't your lack of discipline, but the fact that your brain is working against you? You've been told to try harder, to stay motivated, to be consistent. But no one told you the truth. Your brain isn't built for success. It's built for survival. And survival means one thing: avoid pain, seek comfort, stay safe. That's why every time you try to do something difficult, something inside you pushes back. And that's not weakness. That's design. But here's where it gets interesting. Every time you delay a hard task, your brain learns something. Every time you say, "I'll do it tomorrow," it records that pattern. Every time you choose comfort over effort, you're not just making a decision. You're training your brain to avoid growth. And over time, that becomes your identity. Most people think procrastination is a motivation problem. It's not. It's conditioning. You've rehearsed avoidance so many times that it feels natural now. Automatic, almost impossible to break. But the real shift happens when you understand this. The discomfort you feel before doing something hard is not a warning sign. It's a signal that you're exactly where you need to be. Because resistance isn't blocking the path, it is the path. The moment you feel that tension, that hesitation, that internal voice telling you to wait, that's the moment most people stop. And that's exactly why they never change. So here's the rule that flips everything. You have 3 seconds. The second you feel resistance, you move. No thinking, no negotiating. No, just 1 more minute. 3, 2, 1, go. Because hesitation activates your brain's defense system. It starts analyzing, calculating, creating excuses. But if you act fast enough, you bypass that system completely. And once you start moving, something powerful happens. Momentum takes over. But there's a deeper problem most people ignore. You don't lack motivation. You're overstimulated. Every scroll, every notification, every short video is giving your brain cheap dopamine. Easy pleasure, instant reward. And your brain adapts fast. It starts preferring what's easy over what's meaningful. So when you sit down to do real work, focused, hard, uncomfortable work, your brain compares it to the instant gratification it's used to. And of course, it loses. Not because you're weak, but because you trained it that way. So here's the reset. For the next 7 days, cut the noise. No endless scrolling. No passive consumption. No reward before effort. At first, it will feel uncomfortable, boring even. Your brain will crave stimulation. It will try to pull you back. Good. That's the reset happening. Because when you remove easy dopamine, your brain starts looking for reward somewhere else. And eventually, it finds it in effort, in progress, in doing the work. And that's when everything changes. You don't need a perfect routine. You don't need 20 new habits. You need one thing: a daily act of discomfort. Something you don't feel like doing, and doing it anyway. Cold shower, hard workout, deep work without distractions, saying what you're afraid to say, showing up when you want to disappear. Each of these is a signal that you're in control, and over time, these signals stack. Because the real goal isn't to be disciplined, it's to become the type of person who doesn't negotiate with discomfort. Stop saying, "I'm trying to be consistent." Start saying, "This is who I am." Because identity is stronger than motivation. Motivation fades. Identity stays. And once your brain starts associating effort with who you are, things that used to feel impossible start to feel automatic. That's when discipline stops being hard. Not because you got stronger, but because you rewired the system. Most people are waiting to feel ready. But that moment never comes. So the real question is this. What's the hard thing you keep avoiding? Not tomorrow, not later, now. 3, 2, 1, go.